Hey, what's going on? God, I haven't seen you guys in a long time. I kind of give you a little update of what's been going on here. I'm going through the yearly thing with the doctors and all this stuff, and I guess most of you guys know. If you don't know this, I have MS, and I was diagnosed like 19 years ago. And so I have a yearly routine that I have to go through everything, checkups and all that stuff. And so that's what I've been doing. So I've kind of slowed down a little bit on this because I had to get everything out, straightened out, and I'm still not done. I'm still got some things I've got to do this month, but I'll get through them. We'll get caught up here and get people on. And so there's no guest today. I just wanted to touch base with everybody and let you know what's going on, and I'm still around. We're still going to do this, but I'm trying to get people on now. But God, tours have started back up, or people are doing shows, and people are out and about, getting stuff done. And so there's a lot of people aren't available right now. But I'm trying to get whoever I can on, and we'll get more people on to do this. But I just wanted to kind of let you guys know what was going on, and this by no means is a woe is me kind of thing. It's just shit happens and I got to deal with it every year. So it is what it is. And I'm excited because I'm getting a new wheelchair next week. Well, I'm getting fitted for a new wheelchair next week. God knows when I'm going to get it. But yes, I'm stuck in a wheelchair now, and I'm not paralyzed or anything. It's because my right leg, because of my MS, sometimes it'll cause parts of your body to lock up, and it decided it wanted to lock up my right leg. And so my right leg is stuck in a 90-degree position, like I'm sitting down all the time. So that's the reason why I'm in a wheelchair, because I can't walk. I can somewhat stand up a little bit, but I can't walk at all. Oh, and I will tell you that this was really cool. It won't mean a whole lot to anybody, but I thought it was kind of neat. My wife thought I was a dork, but that's okay. I actually, about 2 weeks ago, I actually drove a car for the first time in 2 years. I have not driven that. It's been that long. I couldn't believe it. And I did okay. It wasn't too bad. We have to make some adjustments and stuff, but and I'm having to switch cars. My truck's going to have to go away because I can't get in and out of it. It's too high. But so I'm gonna have to get something a little lower. But we'll figure all that out later on. That's not a big issue. So, but that's where I'm at with that. And I don't think, what else have I got going on? Hell, who knows? Oh, I did want to do a shout out to a friend of mine, Weasel. Yes, we call him Weasel. Um, he turned me on to something that I wished I had known about maybe 4 years ago, and it might not be dealing with this crap that I'm dealing with now. But I was talking to him one day, and Weasel has rheumatoid arthritis, and he has it pretty bad. But he told me, he goes, do you know anything about the Jesus shot? And I was like, going, the Jesus shot? And he goes, yeah. And so he started telling me about it. And there's a clinic up in Weatherford, Oklahoma, not a big town, sits on Route 66 up in Oklahoma. And he told me he goes up there and he gets these injections for his arthritis. And he says that what it does for him is just unbelievable. And so I thought about it, and, we talked about it for a long time. Uh, I finally, I talked to my wife, Tracy. She and I talked about it for a little while, and I just talked her into it. And I said, let's just go up there and let's just try it out and see what it does. We hopped in the car and we drove. It's about a 4-hour drive up there. So we went up there and spent the night, got the next morning, went and got the injection. And I got home and I actually slept that night. Never woke up once, I don't think, and I haven't done that in forever. And I got up the next morning and I felt like a completely different person. Was just parts of my body had loosened up and things were just kind of operating, and I felt normal for years. I mean, it's just been something. I mean, when you have this crap, you wake up every day and it's something new. And I think it's Christina Applegate said it best in her commercial where she says, 0 stars. I wouldn't recommend it. MS sucks. And it does. It does suck, but it's, you live through it and you deal with it. But like I said, every day is a new adventure. You just never know what you're going to get the next day. So I just wake up and go, all right, what the hell's going on today? And some days are good, some days aren't. But, I just, take it as it is. And I do want to say my wife is a wonderful person. She has put up with me. I mean, we've been together for 30 years now. I think we'll be married 23 years this year, but she has put up with me. I have put her through living hell with this. You know, I can't thank her enough for putting up with me and standing behind me and sticking with me through all this crap. And I'm trying to be a better person because, oh God, I was horrible. These last few years have been terrible because when they told me I may not ever walk again, or I could stand up some, but the walking issue may not ever happen again. And I thought, well, this sucks, and I got to deal with this. And now I'm in a wheelchair, which is no big deal. I get around and everything. So, but to her, she's been a rock, and I really appreciate her for that. But back to the Jesus shot, I did it. I felt great. I'm going on I think month 2 now since I've had it, and everything's still feeling pretty good. But I'll probably be heading back in another month or so and doing another one just as a touch up to finish that up. So anyway, if I missed anybody or any of y'all want to come on and just talk and just whatever, we can talk about the business, we can talk about whatever. I just keep politics and religion out of it because God, politics, we've had enough of that crap, and we just need to get on with life, and I don't discuss religion because that's personal to everybody, and I just kind of leave that as that. But other than that, I mean, I don't care. You can come talk about anything. We have talked about all kinds of things on here, and some things I'm wondering, should I have talked about it or not? But that's too late now. They're out and about. But like I said, if you want to come on, holler at me. I'll make time for you. Hey, even if you've got MS, you want to come on and talk about that, we can do that too. We can swap stories about that too. And a shout out to my buddy Todd. He's in Arizona now, and he's fighting this fight as well. And I just want thinking about him. Love you, man. I know you're gonna be all right, but just hang in there because he's having some issues, but I think he'll be okay. But other than that, again, Weasel, thank you for what you did, and now the Jesus shot is part of it now. So we're definitely going to be jumping back into that again. So, but like I said, if you guys want to come on, just call me. I've got calls out to people, and I'm just trying to catch people when their schedule will allow them to do it. So, and also, hey, you guys, I had my cousin's daughter Vanessa was on a while back, and she's an amazing voice actress, and I want to say congratulations to her because she is now the official voice of Strawberry Shortcake. And I know you're thinking, what the hell is that? But if you'll watch the interview that I had with Vanessa, she has this little squeaky voice. She sounds like a little girl, and bless her heart, she's not a little girl, but she's a mother now, and but she and her husband does a sketch comedy thing, and it's called It's Vagina. And I think it's on YouTube. I think she said it's on TikTok, it's on Instagram, it's all over the place. But if you guys get a chance to see any of that, watch them because they're really good. Both of them are very, very creative and very good at what they do. Check that out. Everybody that's been on to this point, thank you for taking the time to just come on and just, share your stories or talk to me, and just know that I'm not doing this to make money. I don't, I'm not trying to get 1 million followers. I'm not all wrapped up into that. This is more therapy for me than it is anything else, because I retired in 24. And so, I'm just kind of sitting around doing a whole lot of nothing. And, to all those people that think retirement's going to be great, it's not. It sucks. It's okay, but I would much rather be back working. I'd much rather be back on the road and doing stuff. But that's done. But I'll get through that. You will make it. But please, if you want to come on, just holler at me and we'll do it. Hey, thanks for taking your time to listen to me kind of. Well, I was kind of explaining what was going on because I haven't disappeared or anything. I'm going to get this ramp back up again. It's just taking me a little bit longer than I thought it was going to because I had to get through some stuff. I will make it. We will do it. We'll keep it going. Again, you want to come on, holler at me. We'll do it anytime. I've got all the free time in the world. I just sit around and do nothing most of the days. So, but until then, you guys, I just want to say thanks for tuning in. Thanks if you've watched any of the recordings. If you haven't, check them out. Some of them are pretty good. Some of them are, interesting. And I've spoken to a lot of cool people. And I've got friends in the business that do all kinds of things, from writing music to director of photography to, just whatever. They do a little bit of everything. So you guys be sure to check them out. And I'll be back. I'm coming back. I'm not going away. So thanks for your time. Just keep your ears open. I'll post when I've got the next one coming up with the guest, and I'll let you know what's happening and everything else. Until then, you guys take care of yourselves, and much love to you. And hopefully we'll see or we'll talk to each other soon.